today we're still hungover from WWDC, so we got a little bit of news on that. Then we got some gaming stuff coming up, a little bit of Google Stadia, a little bit of Cuphead, a little bit of Gamestop. What's going on with them? We shall find out as we, together, as a people, check it out. That's right, I am back on Sick Saturday because the news is sick and I'm sick. And I'm gonna go lay down after this video. So let's go ahead and jump into our first story as we're still hungover from the news from Monday's WWDC. It was found in the iPad beta that it has mouse support as an accessibility option for now. I'm not saying they're going to take the accessibility option away, but I do feel like the iPad could benefit greatly by having mouse support, especially for apps like Word, which I absolutely hate using on the iPad. It's so hard to get the damn cursor where I want it to, and it takes so much longer than just taking a mouse and clicking there. So, hopefully, this becomes a thing, other than, just being an accessibility feature. Not that you can't use it because it's an accessibility feature, but it'd be great to see it get like official support, from apps, rather than just them mimicking touch with using a mouse input. So that's just me. Next we have some iOS 13 news. So iOS 13 is finally going to have the option to bypass the download limit for when you're downloading an app on LTE, which anybody that's ever ran into that on the iPhone, it's a pain in the ass. Because it happened to me when we first got our Ring doorbell. I was at work and I was like, let me go ahead and download the app so I can see what's going on here. So I can see what's going on outside the house. Then I downloaded the app and it was like, you can't download this app. It's over 150 megabytes and you're on LTE. And like 150 megabytes is not even a lot. It's not. Like, y'all tripping. So they're raising the limit to 200 and they're going to let you bypass it. Speaking of iOS 13, it's going to finally drop support for the iPhone 6 and older and the iPad Air 1 and the iPad Mini 2 and 3. They're gone. They're going to be stuck on iOS 12 for the rest of their existence. Stuck on a planet, alone. It's not fair in this universe. Take me to space. Captain. Commissioner. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. It's sad. I know people that have phones older than the iPhone 6. What are they going to do? Stuck on iOS 12 forever? It's an alright release. It's okay. But do you want to marry it for the rest of your life? Alright, so that's going to conclude the iOS and WWDC hangover stuff. So let's go ahead and get into an RIP for the Apple Watch. This is not related to WWDC, so ha. So Niantic, effective July 1st, is no longer supporting the Pokemon Go Apple Watch app. Why? So, I actually like the app. I mean, it wasn't the greatest, but I thought it was really convenient to have if you're out playing Pokemon Go. Unfortunately, I waited for the app. And then by the time it came out, it was towards the end of my time playing Pokemon Go. So maybe I'm part of the problem. But it does kind of suck not to have the option anymore. It was kind of cool just to have it on your watch. But it will still, Pokemon Go apparently can link into fitness programs. Like for instance, I use MyFitnessPal. And then MyFitnessPal pulls steps from my watch anyway. So I guess by doing this, it allows access to a variety of fitness trackers, including your phone itself if you don't have a watch or a fitness tracker. So it makes sense from Pokemon Go standpoint. But I am sad. I like that app. It's tough out here in these streets to be an Apple Watch app. And other RIP, soon possibly, news. GameStop is restructuring because they've lost a lot of money on console sales. They're saying it's because the next generation consoles are on the horizon, so console sales have decreased as a result, which makes sense. I'm not saying that that's not the case. I'm just saying why your business hurts so much by that if you ain't doing stuff that you should be doing. I'm just saying that maybe we go to GameStop because we have to, not because we enjoy the experience. I'm just saying I kind of hate GameStop because they suck. And I'm not saying they deserve to go out of business, but if they keep doing shitty business practices, and as a result they go out of business, like, whose fault is that? I'm just saying. So anyway, they're having to restructure, including merging ThinkGeek and GameStop's websites into one to kind of save some money because they're losing money. But like, how long have they been on life support? Just change the way you do business fundamentally, because it's not working. It's not working, GameStop. Tired of shopping there, but I don't feel like having to go online. And if they ain't got the game at Best Buy or Target or Walmart, and I don't want to wait for it online, then I gotta go to GameStop. So I need you, just like you need customers. So let's just work together to get back on track. Let's learn how to love and appreciate each other, GameStop. Speaking of games, Google Stadia is going to make it so you can play games anywhere, including your car. But wait, you won't need to do that in a Tesla because Cuphead is coming to Tesla cars. It's weird. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, I accept that. But yes, it's true. In the upcoming months, Cuphead will be available to play in your Tesla. For the low price of at least $40,000, you can play Cuphead in your car. I don't know why this is a thing. But yeah, apparently it supports like USB controllers. So you can USB into the car and play play Tesla. No, play Cuphead while your Tesla drives you around. Now that's ultimate Americana right there. That's the American dream. Playing video games in your self-driving, driving assisted car. And our final story. Oh, okay, that was weird. And our final story. It keeps happening. I don't know. Our final story. Google Stadia. Well, Google did like a live stream or some shit. You know how they do things to address the public now. To give more details about Stadia. So for one, they have their like Founders Edition pack, which is $130. You get a Chromecast Ultra, and you get the controller, and then also you get Destiny 2 for free, and then you get like some kind of preference on your name, kind of like Xbox Live and PlayStation Plus or PlayStation Online. So apparently, I guess you get first dibs on names. So they're kind of saying that you're guaranteed your name. But I'm like, okay, what if a bunch of people sign up for this, right? And then someone else still takes the name that you want. That to me doesn't make any sense. Anyway, that's not the point. For one, Destiny 2. Oh, it also comes with 3 months of the Pro service, which is normally $10 a month. So I'm not saying that it's a bundle, and there's some kind of friend thing too. I don't know, some kind of weird friends thing. Maybe you could share with a friend or something like that. Or reach around. So my thing with the bundle, it's a good deal. I mean, it doesn't seem like a bad deal because if you were in the market for a Chromecast Ultra anyway, and then you wanted this controller, like if you're already interested in the services, it's kind of a good deal for what they're giving you at $130 because the Chromecast Ultra I believe is like $70, and the controller is like $70, and you're getting extra stuff with it. My bigger issue is with the service itself. So the difference is the $10 a month service, you get to stream in 4K with HDR, 5.1 surround sound, or you have the basic free plan where you just get to stream in 1080. And with the $10 a month one, you also get like a free game, kind of like Xbox and PlayStation, where they rotate out a free game every month or two or however long it is. So really, you're paying for the main thing you're paying for is a stream in better quality. So that's my issue. So they have their list of games out there, and there's some notable games like Mortal Kombat 11 is going to be up there, Borderlands 3, the Tomb Raider, like the current new series, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Like, they have some good games listed, but there's just a way that I feel personally about paying for a game that I can only stream. Now, if they're gonna give the option to, like, at least on PC, like, download the game and still play it like natively, then I'm fine with it. Because as good as the experience might be with Stadia, which, you know, no one's really tried it at this point, I still feel like it's not going to be as good as the experience that you're going to have if you already have a gaming PC. But I would be fine with at least trying the service, like buying games there and having the extra option to, like, stream it, like, you know, on my lunch break at work, just because that's kind of a cool feature. But I don't want to do it if that's, like, my only option to play, and I still have to spend like $60 for the game. And then if I want higher quality, which, you know, if I was streaming on my TV, I probably would, because like 2 out of my 3 TVs are 4K and have HDR10 and Dolby Vision, so of course I'm going to want that extra quality. So I don't know. It's a tough sell because you're already having to pay for the games that you can only stream, and then if you have a bad internet connection, you might have a bad experience. So my thing is, hopefully they have some kind of demos or something like that where you can try it for free, at least. Because I don't feel like this service is going to go just based off of, like, oh, Google's doing the Stadia thing and here's the games we got. I mean, obviously this is not, you know, a service that's probably targeted towards me, like a PC gamer primarily. It's more so like a replacement for consoles. And as a replacement for consoles, it is a lot cheaper because you don't have that entry-level price to the hardware. But still, no matter what, you gotta buy these games on something that you don't physically own anything. Not that you physically own a digital copy, because I buy digital copies all the time, but at least that information is stored locally. Like, you don't even have that anymore, and that's, to me, as a harder sell. But we'll wait to see how it does when it comes out. And that is gonna bring today's episode to a conclusion. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to tell a friend, tell a coworker, like, share, and subscribe. And always do at least 2 things at the same time. Peace.